Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Banter podcast. It's been a while since we uploaded, and we're really excited to be getting back into the swing of things, delivering you guys more content. So if you want more content like this, then chuck us a like on this video, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe, and also check out our website. We have fun new blog posts that will be reoccurring. They're going to be regular uploads, and you can share them with your friends. There's going to be awesome topics that we cover, and also topics that you want us to cover. So it's just our way of being more connected with you guys, our Banter family. Now, this episode is really exciting. This is the second show in a week. The second week now where they've done this type of show. With all the self-isolation, they wanted to create a show where us people at home can still watch live local entertainment. And they did a really good job last week. They did a really good job last night. And I'm really excited to welcome our first guests of 2020, Lauren and Sheridan Harvey from Lash78. All right, so we're here with Lauren and Sheridan Harvey from Lash78. How's it going, girls?
Hey. Good, how are you?
I'm good. As we were saying just before we started recording that, it's been a while since we've actually seen each other, been in the same room as each other.
Seriously, I actually can't remember the last time. It's been that long. COVID-19 has really got us.
Damn coronavirus. So how are you guys going? What's been happening with you?
We've been pretty busy at the moment. We're trying not to fall into, that procrastination hole that this current pandemic has.
The Netflix.
The Netflix and the, hanging at home with people. Like, we've got all of our family here, so we're one of 5 kids, and mum's home at the moment on holidays, and everyone. It's a good time to relax and reset. But for us, I think it's a really good time to take the bull by the horns and try and get moving and get a little bit of traction behind us.
No, for sure. No, that's really good. So obviously I know who you guys are. I'm a big Lash78 fan. But for some of the listeners out there who don't know who you are, would you like to explain who Lash78 are?
Yeah, so Lash78 has been a part of our lives for the last 14 years now. It's an acronym for our names, Lauren and Sheridan Harvey, and we started professional when we were 7 and 8 years old, so that's where the 78 ties in.
Best describing us is a pop rock duo that hails from Melbourne.
I love that. Pop rock duo. But of course, even though you girls are the face, your faces are literally on your EP, it's not just you guys that make up Lash. There are also some other, some really cool guys who help you out.
Yeah, we have some musicians that help us and make our music sound amazing. We're very lucky to have some incredible musicians. We're based locally in Geelong, but we would class ourselves from Melbourne. But yeah, it's been a really good experience having people on board and popping like little bits of inspiration into our music. So we've been very, very lucky in
helping us develop, definitely.
Yeah. That's all the way from producers to musicians. Yeah. So definitely very, very lucky.
It's a catchy name. It's Lash78. Everyone
funny because some people kind of think, what the heck is that? Like, they don't really know. And then I get so many different things like, oh, it could be this, it could be that. And it's just like, it's actually pretty boring.
Once it's explained it, like, oh, I get it now.
I guess it just gives a little bit of, what's the word? Like, I don't know what the word is, but like makes people think and come up with a bunch of random stuff before they actually get to the group.
It's open to interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's open to interpretation,
yeah. So obviously you guys mentioned that the 78 references 7 and 8, the ages that you guys started. What sort of were the origins of Lash78? What got you guys into music and wanting to do what you're doing now?
It's kind of like a boring story, really. It's been a part of our lives since the day we were born. Like, we have just loved music, you know, like mum and dad, they were lucky enough to have a really close friend that theirs toured the world with AC/DC. And when my mum was pregnant with me, they were backstage at the AC/DC World Tour. So
I wouldn't class that as boring then.
No, I know, but like,
that sounds pretty awesome to me.
It's like the same old cliche story that it's just always been in our lives, but it actually has. From the minute we could speak, we were singing, we were dancing, we were just born performers.
The way that we really started was just doing open mic nights around local venues. Then we pushed up into Tamworth, which was actually a country music festival, which kind of didn't really suit what we were doing at the time, because we played the part, don't you worry. We were two young girls, cowboy hats on and little boots, and then we wore our little skirts and matching tops that were in different colours.
Even though we were so different to what they were used to up in Tamworth, we were embraced by everybody.
Yeah, we had thousands of people on the street waiting to hear us perform, because we'd put posters up everywhere. We posted the town, and that's like one thing that we've learned to continue to do, because you can gain so much traction just from a little bit of promotion here and there. We did country music festivals for a while, and then just really hit our original music. So that's kind of the basis of where we began.
What would you say are some of your muses or your influences in your music?
For the beginning, it would have been our uncle, who was in the band The Poor, and that would have been our first influence. But I think more now would be bands like 5 Seconds of Summer, Pink, No Doubt, like
Garbage.
Yeah, there's heaps of bands, like especially we get a lot of inspiration from girl bands. You're looking at people like who's the ones that sang the Cherry Bomb?
The Runaways.
Cherry Bomb. We want that really strong female stance in our music. So it's hard, like when you're trying to write songs, to push all that stuff through. But I think that that's the thing that we're doing at the moment, is developing that next sound for us, because we did our EP, our debut EP was released last year, and it's a bit of a, I think we want to move forward with our sound and finding inspiration from all of those
definitely. And then like we've got the other side of the songwriting and the influences there. I guess we were writing at such a young age, we had to look at storytelling and other people's experiences. Like, we were homeschooled, so we had mum's friends coming around for a coffee, and we'd hear all these little chitter chatters, and then we'd be like, oh, that's a really cool idea, someone's got a really bad husband or a really bad boyfriend, let's write about this. And then we've obviously grown up and gone into our own relationships. Sheridan's been with someone for nearly 5 years, and I've had my own ups and downs with all that stuff. So I guess it's kind of like it's developed from storytelling to our own experience, yet we can still put that bit of storytelling in there. Yeah.
Well, definitely, and a little bit of a cross promotion here on your debut EP, Who, I believe it's track number 6, Drifting Away. I can actually, it's funny how you mentioned the storytelling, because I can actually close my eyes and like envision a sort of story unfolding while I listen to that song. It's actually, you guys do a really good job with your lyrics and your melodies. I could listen to you guys, harmonize all day. Now, speaking of music, your new music, obviously your EP has 6 tracks. There are a ton of other songs that you play live that aren't released to the public, in an album or a single or Spotify or anything like that. Can we expect something from you in 2020, like a single release or?
Honestly, a single release is very on the cards.
Very much.
We are
maybe more than one too.
Yeah, potentially more than one. Yeah, I'll leave you on a cliffhanger there. We honestly, in regards to the songs that we play live, I actually don't know if any of them will make the cut. We've been writing so much over the last 3 months that we have
whether we've outgrown it, really. We're just where our levels keep changing. Every day we're finding new things and discovering new storylines and whatever for a song, and that sometimes they're probably that little bit better Yeah, I might.
So I would say singles, definitely. In regards to old ones, maybe they won't make the cut, but we can promise you that the new stuff that we've been writing will bring something different to the table for our music and for our listeners.
A whole new level.
Lovely. That gets me really excited. But I'm also sad because Open Letter and Boys Like You, 2 tracks that don't have like a CD.
Okay, I might have shot myself in the foot there. They are 2 very good songs.
Boys Like You is a very.
I would love to release.
I'd love to release that too.
Yeah.
I love
Very,
those
very
tracks.
But we are actually playing some new live music on our Board in the House sessions as well. So if you want to jump across, there might be, you know, some songs on there. And if we get a lot of love for them, maybe they'll entice us more to release. So
No, definitely spread the love, share the love for these guys because they are amazing. Speaking of Board in the House, you guys now for 2 weeks in a row have done Board in the House. You did round 1 last week. You did round 2 last night. It was amazing. You're going to do a 3rd time?
basically we want to just keep this up for as long as we're
as
getting
long as people are happy with it, really.
interaction and stuff.
I guess the more people comment, the more people ask questions, the more people ask about
It
you know,
shows us
songs.
that they love it.
It shows us they love it, and it entices us to want to keep doing it as well. You know, we're not going to do it if people don't love it.
So it really speaks for itself, the name of Board in the House. We are literally so bored. And we had so many performances and gigs cancelled because of all of this, you know, coronavirus. And we just thought, what's the best way for us to keep moving forward? And we knew that at this stage, everyone is more like, you're going to be able to gain a lot more of a following in this time because everyone is literally on their phones 24/7. Everyone is bored in the house. So, you know, we kind of thought from that it would be a great idea to start something up.
And we watch too many TikToks too, so.
You watch a lot of TikToks, but you make some funny TikToks too.
We do. We've got a couple of really funny ones that we're planning on doing. We might post. We haven't even made them yet, but yeah, our TikTok. I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, I hate TikTok," but you're gonna download that now. I bet. I mean, my boyfriend even downloaded it. My boyfriend's family's downloaded it. I think I've ruined his family.
And everyone downloads it as a joke, and then I saw this thing that you could view how many TikToks you've watched in the time, and I've watched 1 million TikToks.
I mean, it is telling because you download it as a joke, and then you're up until 3 o'clock in the morning watching TikToks, and you go, sleep should be a priority. You guys have done some really incredible things. Obviously, you mentioned that some of your gigs have been cancelled. One of them was up in the northern part of our great country. What can you tell us about the rescheduling of that? Do we know?
There actually at this stage hasn't been a rescheduling or anything for that. At the moment, Passport to Airlie has been cancelled because there's a lot of confusion around this. Passport to Airlie has been cancelled, which is the competition, but that is for this year, not for last. So we were the winners of last year's Passport to Airlie. So the Airlie Beach Festival of Music has not been cancelled. We can shut that rumour down. Well, we are excited at this stage. I hope to God that it does not get cancelled because we would be devastated.
And I think too, it's in November. So the difference between the Passport to Airlie and the festival is that the Passport to Airlie, they actually start beginning their heats around now. So they do it like 6 months in advance to get everything ready and have the right amount of acts. Because there's, I think it's like 11 to 15 acts from
but the best thing
different
for
parts
us
in Australia.
Is that means that we're reigning champions.
Yes, we get 2 years in a row winning.
That works out well for you.
Yeah. Right.
No, that's good. Well, and hopefully all of this is cleared up by November and we can travel domestically because the Airlie Beach Music Festival has some really great live local talent from this great country all together in one place. You guys rocked it last year, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a blast.
It was so much fun. We took every opportunity that they threw at us. We became quite friendly with the local pub, and you know, not many acts, especially acoustic acts, get to play the stage there. And
our cat just
really
loud.
That sounds like tipsy.
Yeah, it is tipsy. So for us to be able to play that pub at the time, they were sending us gigs like every day. They'd be like, you want a gig? And we'd be like, yeah, let's run with it. We'll take it. And I think that really helped us to gain a lot of traction up there and go on to win.
Yeah, actually, I would totally recommend the Airlie Beach Festival of Music. If you guys are looking for somewhere to go, also just it's partying in paradise for one, and also like the music is just phenomenal. Everywhere you walk, there is music everywhere.
It starts at 8 a.m. in the morning and it goes up until well past midnight.
Definitely make sure that you guys go and check that out. I'll chuck a link in the video description so that you guys can check out the Airlie Beach Music Festival on Facebook and also their website, all the details. Hopefully it doesn't get postponed or cancelled for 2020 because, yeah, that would be a shame. Now, I guess the last question before I let you go, and thank you so much for lending your time to come and talk to me.
I'd love to.
Anytime.
But I guess my last question was going to be, what are you guys watching while in isolation to sort of eat up your time?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I am currently watching a show called Ozark, but that would be the one of like maybe 25 shows I've watched. We watched Tiger King.
Yeah, I watched Tiger King.
Carol Baskin. Yeah, there's heaps of stuff. Lauren, you watch a lot of Simpsons.
I love The Simpsons. It's on Disney Plus. And I'm also rewatching all my Marvels. Love Marvel. I know you do too.
Yeah, anyone who knows me knows. You can actually go and check out our blog posts because I've actually just chucked a recent blog post on there about how COVID-19 has impacted the release schedule for all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies coming out over the next few years.
Have you seen Lock and Key?
I have seen the first episode and then Meg and I started watching The Crown.
Phenomenal. Watch that series, but I'm devastated because like not even halfway through filming they cancelled it. Like not cancelled, but like have cancelled the filming because of COVID-19.
No, well, the entertainment industry has definitely suffered. You guys can attest to that. Even international acts that had tours, album releases have been, forced to, I guess, postpone those. But yeah, you guys are really taking it into your stride. You're doing a great job with Bored in the House. Make sure that you guys check out Bored in the House Session 3, Part 3, Round 3. What are we calling it?
Ep 3.
Everything.
Both on Instagram and on Facebook, just so you guys know as well.
Lovely. Make sure that you can check out our Facebook page. We'll have links. We're sharing them all the time. And also make sure that you check out Lash78 on their socials. Did you want to let us know what your socials are?
Yeah, so we have Lash78 Music, which is our Instagram, just Lash78 for Facebook. Yeah, and also TikTok is Lash78 Music too. So basically just search in Lash78. If it doesn't come up straight away, just add music onto the end.
All right, thanks so much, guys. I can't wait for all this to be over. We can catch up.
I just want to say quickly before we wrap this up, a lot of people love live music and we love your appreciation for it, but musicians are really struggling at this time. If there's ever a charity event, the musos are the first people to put their hand up and do anything for free. So if you guys really do want to help out your local musicians, whether it's us, whether it's your favorite band, buy their merch, go listen to them on Spotify, and that's the way you can help them.
There actually is another way to do it from home as well that's really, really important, is you can invite all of your friends on Facebook. But if you go into that section of Facebook when you're on their profile, you click invite all friends, that's going to boost up their amount of people that watch and interact, and more record companies and more sales and everything like that. It's fantastic for the artists. So go invite all your friends to musicians pages that you love.
And also we want to say a massive thank you to the nurses, the doctors, the essential workers who are getting us through this really difficult time, because without them we wouldn't be able to eat or get better.
All those people on the front line are doing an incredible job. And I just want to piggyback on that and say that we at the Banter Network also appreciate all of the healthcare workers that are doing their part and really putting their lives at risk. All right, so I want to say a huge thank you once again to Lauren and Sheridan Harvey from Lash78. Make sure that, like I said, you go check them out on all their socials, follow them, like them, watch them, support them, stream or buy their debut EP, who. And yeah, thanks so much, girls. I can't wait until next Saturday for Board in the House round 3.
Yay.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. We love you all.
Bye.
So like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure that if you liked this video, give it a like. Make sure that you subscribe to the Banter Network right here on YouTube so you never miss a video. And go check out our website. Like I said earlier, we have regular blog posts coming to the site, so make sure that you check that out and let us know what you guys want us to be covering in future episodes and what guests you'd love for us to have. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode.